Hello everyone, and welcome to your astrological weather forecast for the week of November 6th through 12th, 2023. What I'll do is go through the astrology for this week as well as the phases of Luna, and then I will pull some cards for a collective message about this from Spirit, and then I'll pull a tarot card for each sign to personalize the message. All right, so this week we are still in Scorpio season until the 21st of November. But highlights for this week are Venus is moving into the sign of Libra. She is going home, okay? And on the 10th, Mercury is going to move into the sign of Sagittarius. So there's going to be a big energy shift both mentally and emotionally this week with the movement of Venus and Mercury. And now Venus going home into the sign of Libra. While she transits Libra, there is a focus of relationships, connection, closeness, falling in love, realizing what you love, wanting to move forward in relationships, realizing certain relationships that don't really fit on you. Okay, and then Mercury moving into Sagittarius. This is definitely a time of thinking of things from a much more spiritual perspective and place. All right, and Luna is in a waning crescent position the entire week. All right, she's waning down before she moves into a new moon position. And so on the 6th, she is in the sign of Leo. And this is a good time to just really hold back and regroup. It's not a really good time to take action or movement forward. Okay, on the 7th and 8th, she is in the sign of Virgo. And on these 2 days, it's really important to pay attention to the details of everything going on around you, conversations that you're having, because something deeper, something bigger is being revealed through the fine details of things. On the 9th and 10th, she is in the sign of Libra, and this happens right after Venus goes into Libra. So it's a time of balance, restoration in some area of your life, okay? And on the 11th, Luna is in Libra, and she'll move into the sign of Scorpio. And on the 11th, it's very important to make your decisions based off your intuition. All right, and on the 12th, she is in the sign of Scorpio, and this is a really good day to explore this shadow aspect of things, the shadow aspect of yourself, of a situation, and understand the underlying soul lesson that is involved and attached to this current experience. All right, and so this week the planets changes, Mercury going into Sagittarius, which creates a shift in mental energy. Venus moving into Libra, which creates a shift in emotional energy. Mars is still in Scorpio, which could bring about fights, bring about temptation, as well as, that shadow energy. Jupiter and Uranus are both still retrograde in the sign of Taurus. So again, a focus on abundance or changes in abundance. Saturn in Pisces just recently went direct. Things are getting easier. Neptune still retro in the sign of Pisces, seeing through the illusion. And Pluto in Capricorn, pursue your goals. So that is what's going on this week astrologically, as well as with Luna. And, pay attention throughout the week how you're feeling, because when Luna is in a waxing crescent position, this is where we tend to feel more emotional, more disconnected, things feeling heavier, us feeling kind of lost, lacking purpose, things like that. And so that's why this is a good week to really go within emotionally and explore the shadow aspect of things rather than having conversations or taking action on anything. All right, so just pay attention to how you feel day to day and see what sign Luna is in. Take a screenshot of the slide here, and that will help you better understand, you know, when Luna's in a waxing crescent, that is harder energy to deal with, and then you'll see by sign how it's impacting you. All right, so let's get into the cards, the message from Spirit. Again, the big highlights this week is Venus moving into Libra, going home, and Mercury moving into the very wise and healing sign of Sagittarius. So let's pull some more cards. Let's see what Spirit wants to add to all of this. And then we will pull a card for each zodiac sign. All right, fourth house, roots, home, family, roots, living situations, family situations, karmic situations, Virgo, I analyze, and Aquarius, I know. Okay, so there is an element of truth bubbling up from the depth of your soul, and look at that, we got moon with soul on the bottom as I'm saying that. And you know, on the 7th and 8th, Luna will be in a waxing crescent position in the sign of Virgo, and that's those days are really being iterated here to pay attention to the details, everything that's being said, as well as what's not being said, all the puzzle pieces that are before you, as well as the ones that are missing. You know, those 2 days, really analyze, really dig into the details of things to fully understand. And, you know, fourth house roots, this really does come to, you know, for some of you, this is specifically about, you know, your living situation, a family member, a karmic situation in your life, but it's coming in to the truth of things all the way around. All right, so keep that in perspective this week, that it is a week of truth, but more of inner truth rather than taking action. It's time to analyze. It's time to go within, and you will discover the truth. You'll discover what it is that you need to know and understand. All right, look at this. 8th house, need a change. Scorpio rules the 8th house. There are things that need to change within a family situation, within a living situation, or within like a karmic situation that's just been around for a while. Okay, and again, it's not about making those changes. It's coming into the realization of what must shift, what must change this week. And look at that, mutable energy, period of harmony. Why? To push you into a period of harmony, prosperity, happiness, and peace. Okay, and Uranus, unexpected twists. So Uranus is currently retrograde in the sign of Taurus, and you know, with that coming through, there are some unexpected twists and turns that are going to take place this week that are going to help you understand and know. And look at this on the bottom, Lilith with ignored shadow. Yes, what needs to change, what needs to happen, what needs to be faced, especially around living situations, family situations, or karmic situations. Karmic situations being something that's very challenging, a deep learning experience. All right, this week, go within, reflect, analyze, see what needs to be changed. And when we come in to the new moon energy, okay, which I believe is next week, that's when it's time to implement these changes. Okay, and let's see, let me just go to next week really fast. I do believe it's the Scorpio. Yeah, it's the Scorpio new moon on the 13th. So this week is a time to go within a time to analyze, a time to really process information, explore the shadow, see what needs to change, understand what needs to happen. Some unexpected twists and turns are going to help you out with that. And then next week, under that Scorpio new moon, is the perfect time to implement or take action on these changes. So this is more of a week of preparation, of revelation, of going within, okay? And the universe is helping you out here. So let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper into this message. Oh, look at that. The sun. Beautiful. Five of Pentacles. The truth on why things are lacking, why things are struggling, why there was rejection, turmoil. Ooh, and look at that. The moon. The sun and the moon both coming through. Luna is very powerful this week, and the sun being in the sign of Scorpio, it's very strong this week. This Scorpio energy is going to be felt deeply within you, okay, as well as the waning crescent moon of Luna going through let's see, Leo, Virgo, Libra, and then into Scorpio. Wow, double Scorpio energy. And then the Scorpio new moon being on the 13th. Okay, so the Scorpio sun, the Scorpio moon is really bringing deep understanding. And look at this. We have the High Priestess with Sirius coming through. Things that were hidden, things that you didn't understand are coming to the surface. Things we've been worried about. Nine of Swords. And lastly, Three of Pentacles. Perfect. Yes, this is a week of reflection, of truth, of understanding, and it comes very, very strongly through the Scorpio sun and also the Scorpio moon. The moon moves into Scorpio at some point on the 11th. Luna's there all day on the 12th, and you know, the 12th might be a really hard day, as that's the last waning crescent, you know, going down as far as Luna can go before she becomes new the next day. Okay, so if the 12th is a little difficult and challenging, just know that things are going to get better. But the Scorpio sun and the Scorpio moon, very, very potent this week, and revealing what's hidden, taking you deep into your soul, into some shadow energy to recognize what needs to shift, what needs to change, to bring forth prosperity and happiness, okay, as well as some things that are a bit unexpected. So let's pull a card for each sign and see what comes out there. Personalize the message. I will start with Scorpio since we are in Scorpio season. Happy birthday, all the Scorpios, all the way through Libra, and I will put timestamps below so you can go straight to your signs, card, and energy. So let's see what Spirit has to say per sign for this week. All right, so in Scorpio, look at this, the Ten of Swords, finally breaking through from something that really, really hurts you in family matters, in living situations, or just a deeply, deeply karmic situation. And you're going to understand it, and you're going to move beyond it into harmony, into a period of harmony. So this is really like the hardest part is just about over, or is over this week, Scorpio. The sun and the moon being in your energy is going to be very, very healing to you. And let's see, who else do we have? And we have Mars and Scorpio as well. And Mars is a very action-orientated energy. And so this week is not the time to act, but you're going to understand what you must do, what must be done. Sagittarius, you are coming through with the Two of Wands. There's a choice to be made this week, all right? And again, we're not, you know, taking action. We're not exactly making the choice this week. You're coming into the understanding of what choice you need to make. All right. So if you find that you're very back and forth within yourself, trying to make this decision, just know that by next week, Sagittarius, you're going to know exactly what to do under that Scorpio new moon. But there will be a lot of back and forth within you this week. All right. Capricorn, we have the Nine of Wands. I'm sorry, the Nine of Swords. We also have the Nine of Swords right here as well. So, you know, there's a lot that's on your mind, and don't let it overwhelm you. Remember, this is not a week to take action. This is a week to really analyze and contemplate. And so don't let things overwhelm you or overrun you. You're going to come to the solution, the answer. The solution, the answer is within the shadow, okay? Something does need to change. And you're going to come into that deeper understanding, especially around like family, living situations, or just something you've really been struggling with, okay? The answer, the solution is going to come to you. Really try to release and just tell yourself the answer is coming. The answer is coming. The solution is coming, because it truly, truly is. Capricorn. Aquarius, we have the Six of Cups, okay? So this energy is dealing with the past, whether a past relationship, a past situation that just didn't work out, didn't manifest, a goal, dream that didn't manifest. This for you is a lot of feelings and thoughts of the past coming up. And if you're feeling really nostalgic, you're really missing somebody, or you're just feeling like a huge missed opportunity, that energy is going to flow through you this week, and you're going to feel very, very different under that Scorpio new moon energy of next week. Okay, so just keep that in perspective this week. Pisces, we have the Seven of Swords. So this is realization of where you've been cheated, you've been lied to, you've been taken advantage of, okay? And it's really like you're at a place of, what do I do about this? How do I pick up the pieces? What is my course of action, okay? This to me is things that have already happened, and you're just trying to process what to do about it. And I don't feel the answer exactly comes to you this week, Pisces. I feel it comes more under that Scorpio new moon. And so it's a good week, you know, much like Capricorn, to just let energy flow through you and know that you're going to be in a different frame of mind next week about everything, you know, and different things that haven't healed within you, where you've been lied to, betrayed, taken advantage of. The path to healing and deeper understanding will begin to reveal itself to you. All right, Pisces. Aries, we have Temperance. So beautiful, because on the 9th and 10th, it's all about balance, restoration, and temperance coming in for you guys. Okay, there is great healing and balance that's taking place internally. And, you know, this is just all happening very naturally, very organically. So this is a week of healing and balance restoration for Aries for sure. Taurus, we have the Page of Swords. So this is about things that have been left unsaid, things that need to be said, okay? And you're going to have time this week to really formulate your thoughts and what you want to say to another person. Again, under the Scorpio new moon next week on the 13th will be an ideal time to express, to share. Okay, so this week it's all about finding the right words for something that you want to say, for a conversation that needs to be had, perhaps a speech that you need to give, a decision that you need to make. But you're going to come to the answer. All right, Taurus, trust. Gemini, we've got the Tower. So, you know, there's things that have happened that really surprised you, really shocked you, all right? And you may want to retaliate or take some sort of action. But remember, this week is to analyze, to really go within, to understand. And I also feel like anything that happened in the recent past that felt detrimental is actually kind of more of a blessing in disguise. And as you move through this week, you're going to come into that understanding and see it even more as the weeks progress, moving forward. Okay, so something that seemed bad was actually a blessing in disguise, and you're going to be able to see that and understand that for yourself. All right, Cancer, we have the Three of Cups. And so the way things, the way that you're feeling this energy is actually bringing you some unexpected blessings this week that give you great cause to be grateful, to be happy. Okay, so for you guys, there's a lot of good energy that's coming into play this week for Cancers. Okay, and for Leo, we have the Ten of Cups. Leo, your path to great happiness is lighting itself up to emotional fulfillment, and any sort of rift in the family for you guys, I feel, is going to get resolved and healed. So don't worry about it, Leo. But also some of you are thinking of some ways to really lift the spirits of somebody close to you, and you're on the right path. This is a week to love, to connect, to just feel in the vibes with somebody, not push anything, not push an agenda, but just be, just connect. And for you guys, things are getting really good, Leo. Things are good for Leos. Virgo, ooh, things are good for Virgo. We got the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, the path to great abundance and success is yours, Virgo, and you're formulating it, and you're realizing it, and you're analyzing it this week. I mean, we got Virgo, I analyze, and boom, here it is. Ten of Pentacles, abundance, wealth, money, promotion, building an empire, all of that coming to you this week. You're seeing the path. You're going to know what you need to do here, Virgo. You are blessed. You are prosperous this week. This is a good week for you guys. And last but not least, Libra, we have the Five of Cups. Okay, so there's some sadness in your heart. And this week is a week to sit with that sadness, Libra. Not push it away, but just sit with it to understand. Remember, it's a time to analyze, to discover the truth, to know why. Again, mainly around family, roots, home, or some sort of karmic situation. And, you know, the sadness is going to pass, but there's a deeper soul lesson to be understood through this experience. And this week is the week that you come into that understanding if you choose the contemplation, if you choose to sit with your shadow energy to understand the journey that you have been on. All right, so those are your messages. I am sending you all lots of love and light. Take care.